in today's economy, especially in Nigeria, that is prevalent with corruption, how can you build wealth without being corrupt? Because a lot of times you hear people say you cannot survive in Nigeria if you are not a corrupt person. So, like as a model that you are, how do you build wealth without being corrupt?
Well, I don't know why people places a lot of emphasis on corruption, because we're making it like, assuming if you are starting a business, there are different things about business, different set of business. For a beginner who is trying to set up a little enterprise, maybe selling things for students in school, like you need to open a canteen or a boutique shop, you know, that is in a container close to a school where a lot of students go to school every day. You are selling bread, you are selling milk, you are selling tonton, you are selling noodle. Where does corruption come from you in selling those things? What will corruption do to hinder you in taking off in doing all of that kind of business? I think we over amplify the issue of corruption, because it's like everybody get up in the morning, entering bus, you are corrupt already. The system of entering bus corrupt you. The system of coming out of taxi corrupt you. So I think it's overbloated. The emphasis and noise making about corruption. Okay, there are 1,001 things that you can do that has nothing to do with corruption. Assuming you are an entrepreneur who started a farm, you are an agricultural business, you're going to till your land and plant a rice on it or whatever, cassava, and you need to support it with nutritions and apply them, and your crops grow, you harvest them and go and sell them in the market. What has that to do with corruption? Where does corruption affect you on it? But when you start scaling up, corruption are mostly limited with people who are doing government contract, who cannot survive without government, who business is screwed around government and its system and otherwise. But otherwise, there are thousands and millions of one thing you can do, and you don't have to be corrupt to do business. You have customers. If I put product in my store, if I'm in a restaurant business, I open a store, people come there and eat every day, pay me money. I'm in business. What has corruption to do with it? If I'm cutting hair, I'm a barber, I open my shop, people enter there to cut their hair, pay me money, I issue them receipt. What has corruption to do with cutting hair and all of that? So I think people are looking for things to intimidate them and things to give excuse. When you are going out to do business, don't look for objections. Invalidate them in your mind, because there's going to be objections. There are going to be challenges that you are going to see in the industry. But that should not be the reason why you should not go.